My name is Leslie Williams, and I'm in San Diego, California, and this is a comedy video. In fact, to be totally honest with you, hang on a second. Hold on. Wanted to get some better light in here so I can make this comedy video so you can see me better than what you could have a second ago. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Make sure this camera's propped up okay. My name is Leslie Williams, and I'm in San Diego, California. I am a target, victim, and activist concerned in the criminal expeditions of what is known as GangStalking, organized stalking. Boom. Check it out. Now, this is a comedy video. It's intentionally being made, okay, for you in order to put a smile on that sweet, precious face of yours. Now, the reason why, in part, that I'm making this comedy video is to act as goofy and silly and as comical as humanly possible, okay, in order to, like I've already aforementioned, to put a smile on that face. Now, when I make my comedy videos, I do it with the intention of not only the aforementioned reasons, but also so I can watch it later on, like on the same day or tomorrow, and then laugh myself as a result of watching how comical I can act. Now, alright, so check it out. I'm gonna try and find as many comical things that I can talk about. In other words, do you think the Fourth Reich will be forthright with you about being the Fourth Reich? All you gotta do is go to YouTube and type in Spike Jones and the Wacky Wacketeers in order to be able to see that Spike Jones is talking about the Fuhrer. That's right, baby cakes. Now, I'm gonna stop acting comical just for a second so you can see how I really am in real time, which I've already started to do. Okay, so you won't mistake me acting goofy and comical and silly as how I actually am. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make like maybe a 30-second statement in order to be able to show you exactly that I'm not like how I'm acting in reference to acting comical. Let's see, what can I say? Well, I'm a Christian, and I'm a good woman. I'm not involved in any illegal or criminal activity whatsoever. I'm not a threat to myself or others, and I am not mentally ill, and I do know how to take care of myself. But these are the kinds of descriptions and labels that they literally attempt to put on organized stalking, gang stalking targets. And so, getting back to my comical moments, it is my intention to act as silly and goofy and as comical as humanly possible. That's right. Because you would not believe how much I laugh when I watch these videos after I get done making them. Alright, now hold on a second, because I see something on the lens of this camera. So I'm going to wipe it off. Yeah. Boom. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sing a Christmas song in order to remind myself about the joyfulness of the holiday season when it comes to Christmas. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a little shiny nose. I forgot the rest of the song. And poor Rudolph never hit. Oh, well, I totally, completely forgot that song. It's unbelievable. Anyways, go to YouTube and type in Spike Jones and the Wacky Wacketeers. I used to listen to them all the time because my dad had the album when I was little. I'm hiking in California. I'm saving for a mobile home, and plus eventually I'm going to probably have to pay off these school loans that were illegally coerced for me to take out by the organized stalking expedition that was occurring towards me in another state. That's right, and the Department of Education will not do one damn thing about it because, well, ask yourself why. Anyways, that's not what this video is about, so I'm going to stay on track in reference to me acting goofy and as silly and as comical as humanly possible. I'm even going to go as far as doing something I haven't done since I was a kid. Check it out. Have you ever wondered if you could figure out the equation of a booger? What about the equation of a fart? You know, a fart does have mass and gas, and it's also got velocity. Have you ever had one of those rolling farts, you know, that come out of the south end, and it can then kind of go rolling up your butt? And what about boogers? Do you think boogers have a mathematical equation? I'll never forget the time one time. I was scheduled to watch a movie about 6 o'clock. I had prepared the whole day for it. You know how like when you prepare to watch the Super Bowl, you got all your delicatessen stuff and your chips and your soda pop and everything all ready to sit back, and you're in your lazy chair and you think to yourself, the Super Bowl's coming on, I got all my victuals sitting here ready to be consumed, and you just totally prepare to have everything right there at your hands ready to go. Nachos, everything, to watch the Super Bowl. Okay? Hang on, let me put my hat on a little bit better so it can make me look goofy. So anyways, you're sitting and you're ready to watch the Super Bowl, and you got all your little creature comforts sitting right by you. Everything, chips, nachos, Taco Bell, anything you want. Everything is sitting right there waiting for that Super Bowl to start. Well, one day I had the same exact I had the same exact thing going on for me because I was preparing to watch a movie. That's right, The Mask with Jim Carrey. I was very excited about watching it. So what I did was I had all my victuals spread out right by my little couch that I was sitting on, waiting to watch the movie Mask that I had scheduled to watch on tape at 6 p.m. So I thought to myself, okay, I got everything going here. I put the ice cubes in the glass. I had my Pepsi sitting there, everything ready to go. It's 4:45. It's 5:45 p.m. And I'm raring to go, baby cakes. I thought to myself, I got 15 minutes before my scheduled 6 o'clock movie. What shall I do with my time? So, after careful, conscious deliberations, I thought to myself, well, I did have a 5 o'clock burger scheduled to pick my nose at 5 o'clock, but since my schedule had become compromised on that day, I was running late. So I thought to myself, I got 15 minutes in order to be able to get in there and dig out every single booger that I had in my nose. So, needless to say, I got out my surgical gloves that I was going to use, and I put them on. And then I thought to myself, well, why am I putting on surgical gloves when I want to be able to make sure that I can feel every booger that I pick out of my nose with my finger and my fingertip? That's right. In order to be able to feel and enjoy the desired effect. That's right. In fact, I even got out my nail clippers and I clipped on my nail to the point to where it came a point at the end. That way I could use it as a shovel. That's right, baby cakes. Again, you gotta remember it's a comical video, and I will say mostly anything in order to make you laugh. Now, hopefully I'm not grossing you out. Now, anyways, so I'm sitting on my couch, and it's about 5:48 p.m., and I'm thinking to myself, I got 12 minutes to get this pick accomplished and to enjoy the desired effects from it before my movie comes on at 6 o'clock. So, I roll up my sleeves, and I'm sitting there on the couch, and I got both fingers ready to go by the bowl. Okay, so I take this finger. Okay, in fact, I even got out my video camera and took a video picture of the whole entire thing. That's right. Check it out. So I take this finger, okay, and I position it in the pick posture, and I slowly approach my nose, and then I went, and I grabbed a hold of a booger that was right on the inside of the top of the nostril, the inside of my nose, and I went to go pull it out, thinking that, great, I got a hold of one. Okay, it's 5:49 p.m. I got just enough time to pick it out of my nose, roll it up into a ball, and then squish it, and then continue to roll it up so I could feel the desired effect. It didn't work out that way. Guess what happened? You'll never believe it. Anyways, so I went to go pick my nose, and I grabbed a hold of one, and I could feel it, ready to just squish it between my fingers, and when I went to go pull it out, it wouldn't stop pulling out. It came all the way up through my nasal passage and out my nose and was still stuck on my fingernail. So I'm standing here almost arm's length with a booger that's still in my nose attached to my end of my fingernail. I looked at the clock and I said, this is too much pressure for me. I can't take this. Then I looked at my cat Higgins and I said, what should I do? So I'm contemplating the matter, and I thought to myself, well, this is a very pleasurable experience. Being able to experience it coming out of my nasal passage like it was. Yes, right. A good, nice, clean, cool, pleasurable feeling of it coming up through the nasal passages. So I kept extending it all the way out until it came out of the nose and ricocheted on my finger. So then I thought to myself, it's 10 minutes to 6. It's 5:50 p.m. I got 10 minutes to deliberate what I'm going to do with this booger and continue to pick the rest of them before 6 o'clock. So what do you think I did? Well, I thought to myself, I better get moving. So what I did was I took that booger, okay, and I swirled it along my fingers. That's right. I even played ricochet with it with my cat. Boom, bada boom, bada boom. Then once I brought it back up like a spaghetti thing on the tip of my finger, I then reached with my thumb, went like this, and squished it slowly back and forth, up and down, until I could feel the desired effect, until it was almost squished into nothing. That's right. That's right. So I discarded that booger by flicking it across the room, and then went back and finished to clean out the rest of my nose. I ended up having the same kind of booger come out in the second pick, but, well, I didn't want to let this one go. So I took it into the kitchen and put it on a bread cutter board, and then I got out my bread pin. Realizing that it's 5:55 p.m., I thought to myself, well, I better hurry up because I got 5 minutes left, and I cannot deviate from my movie schedule. So I hurried up and I picked out the bread roller. I put it on the chopping block, I was actually a meat cutter chopping block, and I took out the bread roller and I rolled the booger back and forth, just like you would if you're making dough. Okay? And then what I did was I took out the cookie cutter and I slap down a bunch of different cookie cutter type boogers. I then got out a baking tray and put some wax paper down on it, turned on the oven, preheated it, and then put these booger patties on a cookie pan. I then proceeded to set the timer, that's right, put the pan in the oven, let it bake about 8 minutes, and guess what I ended up with? Booger cookies. I then saved the remaining nostril until after the movie was over with, and then what I did then is I let the booger cookies cool off. I watched my movie, I enjoyed it extensively, and then that night when I went to bed and had all the lights turned out, what happened to those cookies is what you gotta ask. I'm in San Diego, I'm in La Jolla, oh yes. I made this video to make you laugh, and I will do anything and everything except for fart on the camera, even though I feel inclined to do so, in order to make you laugh, because it's what I do, itty bitty boo. Now, I'm getting ready to prepare to start my day, because I got moving, I'm hiking in California, I'm saving for a mobile home, and I'm preparing to go to Lawyers pretty soon. Concerning the factual reality that I'm a victim of gang stalking. That's right. I'm not kidding at all. So, I want to try and get the moving accomplished first before I do this, but I never can tell if maybe Monday or Tuesday I might actually go see a lawyer. You just never can tell, baby cakes. Yeah. Hold on. If you don't smoke, don't start, especially if you're a kid or a teenager. It's not a very good habit. So, in closing, since I'm going to take a couple puffs off this smoky do, and then get dressed for the day and exit my area so I can go drop off some property at the other hiking area that I'm setting up, one of 3. That's right, baby cakes, because it's what I do. Itty bitty boo. Bada bada boo. Boom ba bee. Ask yourself this little question here. You can Google and YouTube the following description. Go to YouTube and go to Google and type in mind uploading. No, actually type in mind hacking, mind uploading, and mind transfer technologies. What do you think you'll come up with? Bada bada boom. Bada bada boom. Look what they want to try and do by the year 2045. Bada bada boom. Then ask yourself, where are they getting the human research subjects at in order to human experimentate on humans for these criminal aspirations? They're getting ready to come out with a movie right now with Johnny Depp. I forgot the name of it. You can Google it. It's going to come out, I think, in the next few months. About, hang on. He's a neuroscientist, and he's trying to figure out how to engage in mind uploading and mind transfer and stuff like this. And then a supposed terror organization who knows about their criminal aspirations shoots him. And so right before he dies, he goes to upload his mind into a computer. Okay, baby cakes, I got stuff to do today. Because it's very important for me to get about my day. I still gotta get dressed, hide my property, and then leave for the day after I take a video picture of this tent. I'm being gang-stalked along all my routes every single day, everywhere I go, by individuals who I do not know at all, period. So, what I'm trying to do in reality is survive these crimes, expose them, and hopefully have some measure of a decent, healthy future in reference to the remaining amount of years that I have on this planet. I'm in San Diego, California, and my name is Leslie Williams, and this was a comedy video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I sincerely hope that the illustrations that I gave in order to make you laugh didn't gross you out. Because my name is Leslie Williams, and making comedy videos is what I do at times. I do appreciate you listening, and have a nice day. And before you go to bed, make sure you say your prayers, okay, with sincerity and humbleness, and then fart yourself to sleep. Have a nice day.